Uh-huh. My people, now good afternoon, and I hope everybody did well in this Saturday and the weekend. We are all doing all right. Greetings to everybody, and a maximum respect to every sons and daughters of Africa that are living in the kingdom. So, actually, I'm here to react to a post I see on Facebook, and actually, I'm not this surprised. I need to speak pidgin so that everybody go understand. And also, I want more of our people to understand direct message I'm trying to pass across than other side of people. This is like an encoded message to all of us. You see, I see the post Bob put on Facebook. For a man to go to Facebook to write something like that, to put on Facebook, you know the kind of frustration and the pain that he's going through or that he has been through. That's why such post will come outside. And me, I'm not going to hide feelings because for a very long time, very, very, very long time, I be like nursing the urge to talk about something like this in our community. The way we treat people that work for us and with us is very, very wrong. It is very, very wrong. It is very, very wrong. I work with people. I know how our people they react. I know how our people they treat, and I know how they talk to somebody. Photography and videography is what I love. I love it, not because of anything. It's what gives me satisfaction, because the little effort I put in, when I do it and I give it to other people and they appreciate it, and the fact that I get paid for it, nothing makes me more satisfied and happy. And I don't care what anybody tells me or calls me or say anything to me about it. For me, I don't feel insulted because I feel like I'm doing what I love. Instead of sitting in the classroom teaching for hours and feel unappreciated or doing things that are unhealthy for my life and my future and my children and as well as society, I'd rather do what makes me happy. Now, back to the issue why I'm here. The way, employers of labor in our African community, the way we treat our employees, you know they right. You know they right at all. As in, there's nothing right about 80 to 90% of the way we treat people when they work for us. You understand? Somebody go wake up in the morning as early as 6 o'clock in the morning. You know what it means? One of the hardest things to do in this life is to wake up early for a commitment or for a job. So a man will wake up in the morning, and at the end of the day, at the end of the school days of the week, there is nothing like thank you so much for coming, and even if it's $2 bike fare or gas fare or something like that to give to these people to appreciate them. No, rather they will be giving them serious instruction on how to come to school next Monday by 5:45 a.m. in the same environment, in the same job that other people are doing, other foreigners that goes to school as early as 7 something. Some go to school as 8, some go to school 7:40 something, or even 7:55. Not be say I just like to talk. This is a system I have lived through as well. And because they could not contain me, always trying to stand up for my right and to speak up when necessary, they gang up against me and all that. I saw it and I left. It has always been my nature. But not be everybody go fit do something like that. It's the same thing for restaurants owner. That's why we see all our sisters and our brothers, they will work for one place only 1 month, 2 months. They will leave. You ask them, you no work for them again. The owner go call the talk, say, these people, they be bad people. They don't know. Before you they employ, see, as I did now, I get people, mostly, in fact, na Cambodians, where they work with me. Before me and they do something like this, we go agree on something. Many people can attest now. Most of the job when they do like this, I am doing it number one because I'm not fully set up. But those guys, when I take them, I give them their own money. If immediately they finish or immediately they hand over their materials to me. w- the way with the when you have, I don't even know the best way to put it. I'm not surprised that Bob, yes, I just have to call his name, but I don't want to put the name of the school out. But anybody who read that post, this is a post. Anybody who see this post, who read that, go understand, say this is a frustrated post. We should learn to appreciate our staff, people who are working for us. Our schools, most of our schools in this country, most of our institutions in this country, including restaurants owner, there are only few. Make una not to say people not they know what they happen for all these places one they do on things. Everybody is aware of everything going on, and I'm very sure that our leaders, they know. Maybe just that they don't want to interfere with personal affairs or businesses. But I think a time is going to come when there's going to be a regulation, especially maybe it can come up this year. Even as far as event, yes, even as far as event, you will put in your calendar that your event will start at 7 p.m. Meanwhile, you will not start. It affected a lot of things in our community. That's why when you see that where we have things to do in our own community, it's only we. Outsiders who do not understand us will come at that very time, and they will be disappointed. Either they leave or some will have a bit of patience based on their own interest. Only in our establishment, somebody who work for previous month, the person go wait for his salary till on the 15th or on the 19th of the next month before they go pay am the salary of previous month, and they will be paying the person $50, $100. It's as if the person is now begging to have his own or her own salary. I not just dey talk because I dey look for opportunity to talk. No, I dey talk because I don't experience am. People when I know don't experience that. If you know say you wan set up a business or school or anything, learn how to appreciate people. The time for which our own people now is no longer just our old school now, because they see the way we dey treat ourselves. Other people are now copying the same method. If they employ you now, you will see that Africans are working extra hard in every of their places of employment in this country than even other nationals, even more than Cambodians, which is not supposed to be so. But who do you blame? You have showed them that, look, you need to maltreat these guys, so you need to be this. So you said Africans are not disciplined. That is not true. That is entirely lies from the pit of hell. There are some people who are privileged to be in position in our society today, that they just believe in marginalizing our people. We like to be, I don't know how I want to put it, we like to feel too powerful where we are in a position. You go work for somebody, for the person to give you money, you go they look for fault, you go they look for one way or the other to tell you, say that this thing is not good, or just to delay your money. And this mentality is what is killing us across Africa, all across Africa. Somebody will do something for you, you feel okay. Somebody will do business for you, and the person do business, so you go make out of the business, the person go make out of it, but you feel entitled that you are helping that person. This is a very deranged way to think, and it's killing us. So I'm not surprised. A lot of things. How can somebody, same school where you are working, you will wake up to go to school 6 a.m. whereas the other nationals where they employ for that school comes to school by 7:45, or some might even pass 8 o'clock, and some will come and give you excuse. Some will even, they are not even doing the hard work. Everybody knows that anywhere an African is employed, they are more dedicated to their work, the decent ones, so to say. So for me, I just want to encourage our brother for this post. I clearly understand it, I see him, I see it, but I also want to take this time as an opportunity to pass message to our people. Now we get businesses, we get places of employ people according to the capacity of your salary. If you know, say you employ somebody, money never dey now, appeal to the people, say I bet money no dey now, and I go work for like 1 month or 2 months, so before I go fit meet up, or make I dey pay on a half salary so that you go the day pending, and always have a fixed date of paying your salary. And above all, no matter what the person is doing, even if na security post the person dey sit down, or if it's just following the children's school bus from one place to another, picking the children, appreciate them. Not be everything person just. We need to change our thinking that people who are working for you are people contributing to the growth and expansion of your business. Not be everything we just they take people for granted. This is very, very wrong. And I think that We that are all that have stepped out of the continent of Africa and we are here, we have seen how other people are behaving. We must learn the right things from people instead of coming to exhibit the bad in us that make people see that we don't like ourselves. In the whole of the continent across the world, how many continents? 9 continents across the world. Now they treat each other so bad. I'm not surprised because people with this guy they work with and all the things, I work with them before. I know what they do. I know how they be. I know their thinking. When somebody will come to your school, in fact, I can say more. I feel talk many because I know I was part of the system and I know exactly. I know who is who and I can even predict who exactly is hurting his feelings right now. Let's change. And I want to appeal to Nido's office. If there is a way we can have a system of checkmating all these establishments, we should check them. And anybody will know say he work legitimately for an establishment owned by our people in this country where they're not paying money, that person should be bold enough to come out and say it. And if they not appreciate you, go look for where Chinese people, Vietnamese, Cambodian people, and work for them. See, like I tell you now, most of us are struggling in life because of the way we treat other people. The way we treat people. You go contact somebody for job finish. When the person come and the job is done, when the person need the money, now there you go, they do to. There are so many things. I feel call names, but I don't want to take it personal. We need to change. We need to change. We need to be good ambassadors of ourselves, of our country, respective country, and as well as we are here, an ambassador for our continent. All these things cannot continue. Appreciate your workers. Appreciate people who contribute to your business, who contribute to your life, people who do businesses with you. Appreciate them. In that way, too, you are going forward. Not be you try to bring people down every time. This mentality is old, and that is what kept Africa where Africa is today. We need to change. Anyway, no time to tell time. I just wake up. Let me go back to the preparation of the African Nations Cup that is happening in Cameroon. I hope I can keep up with that and keep you guys. Let's treat people well. Respect people. Respect their position. Respect, they say it's reciprocal. Anybody where they respect you, they will not respect you back. You know that person have a mental problem. I don't go.